Hi, my name's Alex Monaco, solicitor and head of Monaco Solicitors, specialist employment law solicitors representing employees only. If you're watching this video, you might be wondering what a Without Prejudice meeting is, and also how to conduct yourself in a Without Prejudice meeting. Much of this material also applies to protected conversations. So if you're wondering how to have a protected conversation meeting too, and how to conduct yourself in one of those, then this is also the video for you. We do have a couple of other videos on Without Prejudice material. So one about what is Without Prejudice and another one about how to write a Without Prejudice letter. So if you're interested in those, you can check them out on our website or on the YouTube channel. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, give it a subscribe, and then feel free to leave some comments and likes too. So Without Prejudice meetings. If you've had a bit of a situation at work where you've had a bit of a disagreement, a falling out, perhaps they're not happy with you, more likely you're not happy with them, then you might be invited into a Without Prejudice meeting, or you might invite your employer to a Without Prejudice meeting. So either you can invite them or they can invite you. The idea behind these type of meetings is to reach some kind of out-of-court settlement, some kind of financial package, where both sides are in agreement that you as the employee will leave quietly, sign a confidentiality clause in a settlement agreement document normally, and for them as the employer, they will pay you an amount of money as a termination payment, effectively as compensation for having treated you badly in your job and effectively broken the law, whether that might be discrimination or whistleblowing. It could be redundancy or unfair dismissal, any number of ways that the employer can make your life hell effectively. All of those situations can be resolved in a Without Prejudice meeting. So having said that, until the ink is dry on a settlement agreement document, nothing is legally binding. But what you can do in a Without Prejudice meeting is just agree the basic deal. So if you are invited or if you are going to a Without Prejudice meeting, definitely take some notes, be prepared, bring yourself a pen and paper along. Frankly, if you record the thing as well on your phone, that's okay too. It might come in useful later. What you need to do is to listen, really just get your listening ears on. If they are talking, you can listen. That way you don't have to feel pressured to put your cards on the table, try and explain your case, because your lawyer isn't there. That's the other thing about Without Prejudice meetings and protected conversations too. You don't have a lawyer there. And generally, you don't even have a union rep or a colleague there either. It's not like a grievance meeting, which is like a formal meeting that goes on your HR file where you can have a union rep or a colleague there with you. It's not like that. You'll probably be there on your own. So don't feel pressured into giving away too much detail about your case, about what you want. If you're listening to an offer that's being made by your employer, even if they're offering you quite a good amount, try not to sound too pleased. Try not to say, oh, wow, that's brilliant, for example, because they're never going to hit you with their best offer first. So perhaps just nod, perhaps take notes, and be prepared to come back later on, which you can do in writing or in another meeting, with your counter offer. Very much a case of getting your listening ears on, taking your notes, understanding what they've got to say. At the end of that meeting, you can then go away, regroup. If you have got a lawyer, give them a call. If you do use lawyers, for example, we're at Monaco Solicitors, we only represent employees, unlike most other lawyers. So we are really 100% behind employees and the struggles at work if they're being treated unfairly by normally, larger and more powerful employers. So we're really there to even up the odds for you. We also do free consultations in many cases. You can get in touch with us and it doesn't cost anything to give us a shout through the website and see if we can help you. Thank you very much.